At dawn, Edward sat on his wooden chair, staring at the blank sheet of paper in front of him. It had been 30 years since he had quarreled with his younger brother after their father's death. The argument had been bitter, fueled by inheritance and pride. In the aftermath of their violent dispute, Edward took advantage of his brother's departure, claimed the inheritance for himself, and left, never once looking back at the wound he had inflicted on his brother's heart. Now, in the twilight of his life, aged and aware that his days were numbered, Edward made a decision. He would write to his brother. He didn't offer excuses or explanations, only a few honest words born of deep regret. He wrote, "The money I took brought me nothing but loneliness. Nothing makes up for your absence. I miss you so much, my brother. Forgive me." When he was done, he sealed the letter in an envelope, planning to send it the following morning. But that morning, his daughter Rose found him sitting in his chair, his eyes peacefully closed forever. Rose collapsed into tears. Her father had been everything to her, and she didn't know if she had any other family left. While grieving, she noticed the envelope on the table. She read the letter and was overcome with emotion. Then, through her tears, she made a vow. She would deliver this letter to her uncle, no matter how much time had passed. Rose gathered every bit of information she could about her uncle and set out on a journey to a small village in a faraway land. She asked countless people about his whereabouts, and at last found the address she was looking for. Her hands trembling, she knocked on the door. A man in his 60s opened it, his face strikingly similar to her father's. Her voice caught, but then she managed to say through her tears, "I'm Rose, Edward's daughter." Before she could say more, the man embraced her tightly, weeping. With a trembling voice, he asked, "Where is my brother? I have missed him so much." Still crying, Rose replied, "My father passed away. This is a letter he wrote to you before he died." The man read the letter in silence, his eyes filling with tears. Then he said, "I have been waiting for this letter for 30 years. He pressed the letter to his chest, then looked at his niece with open arms. She rushed into them, as if she had just found her father all over again. That day, they sat together and talked until the sun disappeared below the horizon. He shared the secrets of the past and spoke of how deeply he had missed his brother. For the first time in 3 decades, the family was whole again, and warmth returned to hearts that had long been worn down by distance and silence. The moral of the story: forgiveness may come late, but when it does, it brings healing that can last for generations.